Good afternoon, everybody. Steve Georgia here, live from Allendale's trading floor. It is January 25th, 2011. Started things off today on more of a weaker foot, and we stayed there all session. We did have corn down 11 1/4 cents, beans down 30 today. So they took the biggest hit out of the grains, and the wheat managed to make their way back positive here late in the session, finishing 3 cents higher today. Right at 8.38 1/4 here on the lead contract, right near the highs that we've had. If we end up seeing wheat break into some new highs tomorrow, we're probably going to see some further strength, and maybe it'll take corn with it as well. But most of the influence today came from the beans. Rain, the big story was that rain down in Argentina. We've gone from just a few days ago being too dry to now talks of potential flooding in certain areas here as we move into next week. Argentina's looking for anywhere from 2 to 4 inches starting here on Monday, and that's quite a bit of rain and at a very good time as well. So the bean market had moved accordingly. We closed right at 13.74.5. We've got some good support here just below us near that 13.65 area. Down below that, psychological support here at 13.5. But right now, you look at how far we've come off these highs, and with this rain event coming, the beans certainly do look negative. The wheat, you've got a lot of concerns globally here on tightening of stocks. A lot of guys out there still expecting to see those stocks tighten up a little bit more, and with that, staying very strong and could end up finding some support here as far as corn. We sit at 644. We did dip a little bit lower today, testing the uptrend, the near-term uptrend on corn. But we do sit at 644. We need to see a recovery here tomorrow back above that 652 area in order to keep this thing looking strong. Crude oil melting down today here at some points, but we are down right now, down $1.62. Sitting at 86.27. This is a low for the session, or right near the lows of the session. We're about $7 from the highs that we had made back here less than a couple weeks ago. But we are testing key support. If we end up break down below that 86 area, we could see this pressure, or we could see further pressure, and continue to see this market sell off, maybe down to that 80 to 82 area yet again. So it is a negative move here today. Looks like we did close near the lows, and may continue to see some further pressure here if we slip below support. So keep that in mind. The dollar today didn't really recover. It was in the green for a little bit, but down 6 cents right now. We had more of an inside day on the chart. You had a high of 78.63, a low of 77.94. If we end up taking out that 77.94 low, we may end up seeing some further pressure there as well. The trends right now they are down. It does look weak. We may continue to see some further pressure here for the dollar. So that's not helping. Typically, when you see commodities back off, you see the dollar rally. Well, that's not been the case here as of late. And not only that, if the dollar is selling off, the metals are typically strong. Not today either. We had gold down about $14 today. We are $9 off our lows, though. We may have found some support here, but we've had quite a slide over the last week to week and a half. We can see a little bit of a bounce. We've got the metals getting a little bit oversold, so continue watching that. But silver down 54, and they did close right near the lows today, so we didn't find much of a recovery there. As far as the soft markets, just like everything else, under some pressure today. Sugar down 47. We had cotton we were 6 cents higher, down to about 3 cents lower. So we had a huge range today in cotton. If you didn't like where prices were, just wait a minute and they'll change. But we ended up about 11 points lower. The trend is still up. It is still strong. We're still closing into some very significant levels and could continue to see the strength. We may have just taken a break here today. But cocoa, basically the only thing that was in the green today as far as the soft markets. You still have a lot. You've got more civil war going on right now in the Ivory Coast, supporting things right now as far as cocoa, and now they're concerned about exports as well, saying how they're not safe. You've got the U.S. supporting the idea that they don't want to go ahead and they don't want any shipments coming out of there just because of everything that is going on. that has been supportive to prices. If you look at a chart there, this market's been straight up. I still feel that we probably have some more upside yet as far as that cocoa as well. In the livestock, we had fat cattle down about 52 cents. We had feeders down about 42 cents. The hogs finding a big bounce, though, today, up about $1.17. And that was a pretty strong move. Came into some new highs here on some of those contracts for the hogs. Looks very strong, and we may see some higher prices yet as we move throughout the week. But give us a call over here with any questions you guys might have out there. We had a very successful conference over the weekend. We've got a lot of the information that we had talked about on the conference, or at the conference. We have that on some flash drives for you that we can get out to you. Give us a call over here. We'll let you know the price on those, and see if we can get you one out. You can take a look at most of the presentations that we had. So you can check it out on the web as well, allendale-inc.com. We've got our research center right there on the left of the website. You can get a lot of this information right off of that. And once again, call us with any questions or concerns that you may have. The number again, 800-262-7538. Hope you had a great day today, and have a great rest of the week. Take care.